For the love of God, Bo Horvat?
Bo Horvat.
He's not even the captain of the Islanders. He got sent out of Vancouver for being too old. I don't understand.
I don't like this pick.
Like, he's been having a good season. I hate the Islanders. So
why are you taking another center? How's everybody doing? Welcome back to the pod. It's New Year's Eve today, and the Olympics has blessed us
with some beautiful rosters.
Indeed.
That we have the opportunity to look at.
So, the format for this New Year's Eve special, because we have gotten the great privilege of receiving these rosters, and I have not looked at them as of yet, but we will be giving our live reactions to the rosters straight on the podcast, talking about our tournament predictions, and just seeing what the new year and the Olympics will bring. I'm very excited for February.
You obviously saw the hype around Four Nations, and this is just that much better. There's more teams. There's new changes to the roster.
Changes indeed.
So it's going to be interesting to see. I'm excited.
I mean, I think we get straight into it. I think we go Germany first, though.
Okay, so we're going
reverse
Canada
order.
For last?
I think we leave Canada for last.
Oh, that's the one I want to look at the most as well. Okay.
You got to keep the audience,
pushing.
Ishan's got the roster right here. Because if you guys weren't aware, today was the deadline for each of the federations to submit their rosters to the Olympic Committee. So all the players got calls today, and here we are, And currently Ishan is in the rosters, and he
there was no data available. Okay. I think it has the notable names for it, because it's obviously not a big
team.
Like, it's probably not gonna. It might include some like non-NHLers. Yeah, I guess they're not. It's not really showing. We can see the projected roster, but for Germany, it's okay. Here, let's look at we'll look at the notable names.
So obviously Draisaitl,
of course.
Lock. Dominic Cahoon, Oilers legend, plays for HC Lausanne now.
Wow. And then JJ Peterka, another really prominent guy, Utah Mammoth, of course.
Yeah. Lucas Reichel,
Vancouver Canucks now.
Yeah, indeed, yeah.
Wow.
I think I like them including him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we have a Oilers prospect, or sorry, an AHLer right now. Josh Szymanski plays in Bakersfield.
Okay. Then obviously some other, like NHLers with Tim Stützle, obviously one of the best players on Ottawa right now.
Yep.
And then Nico Sturm, who plays for the Wild.
It's funny that these forwards only 5 of them play for an actual German team.
Yeah, and these are all like the forwards. Like it's.
And one of them is in college.
Yeah,
which is interesting. Plays for Syracuse.
Yeah, I mean
Statuak. I definitely butchered that. I'm so sorry for that.
But like you look at it and it's like a bunch of these people played together. Like I'm not even gonna attempt these names. Tom and Mark.
It's two people. A bunch of these people.
No. But like here, they play Mannheim. Sure. And then Tobias and Justin both play in München.
Wait, actually, you're not cultured at all.
And then Leo and Frederick play in Eisenbahn, Berlin.
Definitely butchered that.
But yeah, you see the bunch of teammates on this list for the forwards. And then moving down to the defensemen. Again, we have Mannheim back with it. And then
another Mannheim.
Berlin.
Well, the only NHLer out of the defensemen is Moritz,
who's a very, very good defenseman.
Very good defenseman, yeah.
Very good two-way defenseman. A lot better than some Oilers defensemen, in particular Bouchard.
No, absolutely not. Bouchard made Team Canada.
No way.
I don't know. I haven't looked at it.
There's no. Okay, honestly, in my prediction, I don't think he's gonna.
I don't think he made it either.
Even
though he deserves to make it.
No.
Yes, he does.
What the season he's played?
He's better than McCarr.
No.
Let's be so honest.
Okay,
here.
in my personal opinion, I mean, we're gonna take a look at this after, but I don't think Devon Taves deserves to make it. The only reason he's making it is because he's McCarr's sidekick.
No, Devon Taves is a good defenseman.
No, he's a good defenseman, but he's not. He's not.
He's good. I'm waiting for him to be great. No, I'm just kidding. No, he was really solid in Four Nations.
Yeah, and I'm sure Drew Doughty made it as well.
No, please don't.
Yeah, but that's like the defenseman, and then moving on to the goalies. Again, only one goalie that is a potential to go is Philip Grubauer from Seattle.
Yeah, previous Vezina winner.
Yeah, back up now. And then another guy from Mannheim, Maximilian Franzreb. Maybe he's gonna be backing them up. We'll see.
Okay, we're going through
And
Germany.
Idaho as well.
Yeah, playing for Idaho. Yeah. We're going through Germany because we think that this team has a shot at making some noise.
Led by
Possibly,
one man,
definitely.
Leon Draisaitl.
I think making the quarterfinal
is doable.
Yeah, I also think Slovakia has a chance, to be honest.
Considering they're playing Italy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they'll probably okay, so the way the format works for this tournament, as Ishan pulls up the next roster, I think that'll be Czechia, is you'll play there's 3 groups of 4 teams, and you play 3 games in your group. And then based on that, each team will be seeded 1 through 12. And the first 4 teams will get a bye straight to the quarterfinal. And the remaining, 8 teams will play head to head in a playoff qualification type game. So I think 5 will play 12, 6 will play 11, 7 will play 9, and 6 will play 8. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that makes sense.
No, 6 will play 9 and 7 will play 8.
Yeah. Okay.
And so there are a couple of places to be, one for some teams that you might not think are going to make it, such as Germany or Slovakia. I think both of those teams make it to the quarters. I think they also get demolished by those bigger teams. But it's also interesting because you're probably looking at Sweden, Finland, US, and Canada making it into the bye rounds. So it'll be interesting to see that kind of extra hockey and, like those bigger teams are going to be more well rested. But it's a tournament and anything can happen, to be honest. So
And it's nice to have like more hockey to watch,
it is, yeah.
I'm gonna watch every single one of those games.
100%. 100%.
So,
I think it would have been interesting if Russia was allowed to compete, but they're still banned because they're at war with Ukraine. So,
is that the reason? I thought it was because they're still banned because they're
because of the
doing
drug testing,
yeah,
or the
like
failed drug
steroids.
testing. No, that's not the reason. It's because of their war.
Okay, I couldn't find the actual roster, but this is like the main projected roster that was put out there. There's only a few players that aren't Canucks or like hockey players or like
I would hope that everybody's a hockey player.
But yeah, like starting off with some notable names: Filipino, Vancouver Canucks if he's healthy.
He probably won't be, to be honest.
And then
Faxa.
Dallas Stars, Tomas Hertl, Vegas Golden Knight, Kulik, Buffalo Sabres.
Yo, can we talk about the fact that Buffalo has been on an 11-game win streak?
Actually,
Yeah.
It's been like the most silent win streak ever.
I'm pretty sure 11. Let me just, because you brought up Buffalo, I have to.
Yeah, no.
Because I saw a tweet the other day and I was baffled.
Yeah, wait. 1, 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sorry, 9-game win streak.
9 game.
That's still insane.
And it started with the Oilers losing.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course it did. That's insane.
It is insane.
They're trying to prove that. I mean, I remember seeing the goal. It was either the GM or the coach saying, "I think this is this team can make the playoffs."
Yeah, but there's one thing to say that the team can make the playoffs, and there's another thing is making the playoffs.
Now they're proving it. They're 20-4, 14-4. That's not a bad record.
It's the same as the Oilers, isn't it?
Yeah. We're actually
worse. We're worse.
Because we have 2 more overtime losses.
You know, we're at the top of the division, though. The Oilers are at the top of the division.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. That's surprising.
I believe
that we can actually win the division this year.
Unless, no, I don't want to win the division. I don't like winning the division, to be honest.
Well, you get to play the wild card, but the problem is the wild card is probably going to be in the Central.
Yep, 46 points,
most likely.
First in the Pacific with 46 points.
Oh, actually, both wild cards are in the. I mean, we would get to play the Sharks or the Kings.
Isn't it isn't it crazy that because
We would play the Kings right now. Of course,
again,
of course.
okay, isn't it crazy though that because Buffalo is in the Atlantic and not in the Pacific, that they're fifth instead of first?
It's actually insane. Just where your team is placed. If you want a better position, move.
Just come to the Pacific, the easiest division in all of hockey.
Oh God.
Okay, let's get back to these
Yeah.
rosters.
Moving on, we have Marty Natchez
Your
from
favorite?
Colorado. God, he's gonna carry this team. Andrej Palat from New Jersey Devils. Stranok, big guy that will score a lot of goals for them. Boston Bruins. David Tomasek, he is no longer an Edmonton Oiler. He got cut.
He's going back to
The
his,
KHL?
yeah, I think the KHL. But
And then,
he'll be seeing his buddies McDavid and Hyman,
yeah. No, not Hyman.
Draisaitl.
Uh, Pavel Zacha, Boston Bruins as well. It'll be a little team chemistry, hopefully, from them. Yeah,
I think this is a
very
solid
solid. I'm,
team.
I'm actually a little bit, it's going to be a good fight between them and Canada. Obviously, Canada should win. But,
Kind of
they have really good players that can do
they
a lot of good things.
I think they'll give them a little bit of a fight. I
Yeah,
think
and
this will be a game to watch and
maybe a
like
couple goals.
best game of this group, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then moving on to the defense. Starting off with the GOAT, Radko
Radko
Gudas,
Gudas.
Anaheim Ducks. Philip Hronik, Vancouver Canucks. David Jirchek, Minnesota Wild. And then no other
Notable
NHLers.
NHLers. I have um a couple of Swiss leaguers and a couple of college players, but you know,
Yeah, it's nice to see all these college players,
I feel like their defense isn't too
I
crazy.
mean, they have one very good defensive line with Radko Gudas and Philip Hronik, and then
And then after that, it kind of drops
I
off.
mean, you don't know how good these guys are. Maybe they're lockdown defensemen. They just can't do something about it. I mean, they'll get the stage to show what they can do, which is nice.
Exactly, yeah.
I'll definitely, I'm excited to see because a lot of these younger guys that are just, of random nationalities will get the opportunity to present themselves and, possibly get a contract maybe.
Lots of scouts there, yeah. And the trade deadline will be coming up. So,
Yeah. And, this has the goaltenders. The goaltenders for this team are very solid.
yeah.
Yeah, Jacob Dobes.
I think Dostal should start.
Yeah. But then you could also see names like we obviously don't have the finalized roster. I don't know why they haven't updated it yet, unfortunately. But Vejmelka is also a big possibility. He's been playing pretty good this year as well.
Yeah.
And then there's
I
names
think
like
they should start Mrazek.
Peter Mrazek. Ah, but
Jokes
we'll see about
against
that.
Canada.
No, he's gonna get pulled in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, probably, but it'll be fun to watch.
McDavid and McKinnon will both have hat tricks on their first shifts. But no, I think it's gonna be a good team.
Yeah,
It's
it
gonna
will
be
be
an
a good team.
exciting team to watch.
It will be indeed, yeah. Yeah, well, we'll move on to either the Finnish roster or the Swedish roster. But I don't know. I think Czechia has an opportunity to go out there and make some noise, and
Yeah,
we'll we'll see what happens.
I think Okay, here. This is like the main. This is like the projected roster right before the December 20. It's on December
I
10th.
don't understand why
I'm
that
trying to
they don't
find the
have the
finalized roster, but it doesn't.
right here.
No, but this is the Olympics page, so I can't.
Why wouldn't they?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I don't see like a generalized list of people. You would think that the Olympics updated it, but they haven't yet
Okay, well, we'll look at the.
projected. I mean, we will know for sure about the Canada and US roster because there's a lot of hype around them. I mean, I don't think it'll change too much, but Mikhail Granlund obviously is going to be playing there.
Yes.
Rupe Hintz, great center. And then Mikko Rantanen, that'll be a very good line for
No, I don't think
them.
that changes.
Arturi Lehkonen is, a great player good sniper alongside McKinnon, so maybe he'll do that with Aho as well. And then Teuvo Teravainen, who's on the Chicago Blackhawks right now. He hasn't had the best season. He hasn't been that bad either. Tulis Reinen, he's been good on the Panthers, and he's alongside his teammate Anton Lundell, and then Capo Caco, who's on Seattle, not having the greatest season. Not too bad either.
There's Seattle, Eli Tolvanen.
And then Eric Kola, who's on the Panthers right, or no, sorry, the Predators right now. And then Oliver Kapanen, who I believe is on Montreal.
I believe so. And then
And
obviously they're missing their captain, Barkov.
yeah, and then Patrick Laine is out right now as well. So that's unfortunate.
Yeah. But for the defensemen, we have a good, strong top pairing of Esa Lindell and Miro Heiskanen. And then big boys in Nico Mikola and Henry Yokiharu. And then rounding it out, Olimata and Rasmus Ristolainen. So overall, like a good thing. I think they make noise. I don't think they have what it takes to compete with even Sweden, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, you have a solid goaltender in UC Saros and then Kevin Lankinen backing him up, which I think, Kevin Lankinen actually hasn't given up a shootout goal this year. He's like 18 for 18 or something.
In shootouts?
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah. It's
Like,
either that or
so
his
like you swap
career.
him if they go to shootout, you swap him out?
I mean, possibly, but I mean, he's not gonna be warm. But like, I mean, there's always a possibility there.
Yeah, you just warm him up quickly. There's a 3-minute intermission in between the end of regulation or the end of overtime and shootout. So, or
Yeah,
actually, I don't know. I know there's a 3-minute intermission in between the regulation and overtime. I don't know about
and then there's
shootout.
always the possibility of Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen coming as well. I believe he's hurt right now as well.
I believe so. Yeah,
But yeah, it's a solid roster
it is a
for
solid round there.
Finland. It'll definitely. I mean, it looked dangerous at Four Nations. They're missing their captain, but
No,
I think.
no, Barkov was playing, wasn't he?
Oh, like I'm saying in the Olympics, they'll be missing their
Oh yes,
captain.
yeah, yeah. I think it is. It is what it is. We'll see. I guess how much they can do. I don't. I truly don't think that they have what it takes to compete with the U.S., Canada, and Sweden. I think that's your big three.
Yeah,
I think if it was a big three, like if Russia was, I think it'd be a big four of Canada, U.S., Russia, and Sweden. Like I think that's your big four in hockey right now.
yeah, I would agree with that.
You know what I mean? Like it's very hard to say that you can compete with those teams, especially with the caliber of players that they produce and the amount of NHLers they have. Like I feel like if you have a team that doesn't have some NHLers, or like it's missing some NHLers and you've put in some pieces that like aren't NHLers, I think that you are gonna be hurt a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would agree. Okay, moving on to Team Sweden. Okay, we have the full roster for this one. And this includes, I believe, only NHL players. So it's probably besides
Yeah.
I think Finland had a couple people that weren't NHL
Yeah.
players. And then this one has mainly all NHL players, or basically all NHL players. And then start off with a guy that's been popping off this season, Leo Carlson. He's
Theo
been
Carlson.
he's been amazing for the Ducks.
Yes.
And then alongside him, William Nylander, who's been amazing as well.
Yes.
And then Lucas Raymond. And then moving on to the second line, we have Philip Forsberg, Pedersen, and Adrian Kempe, who's going to be an absolute stud.
Philip Forsberg.
And then moving on, Jesper Bratt, who's obviously amazing as well. Joe Eriksson Ek, and then Mika Zibanejad, who's been playing pretty good this season compared to last season.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Definitely a step up. And then between the fourth line, there's obviously some extras, and the fourth line with Gabriel Landeskog, Elias Lindholm, and Ricard Raquel. And then the kind of like the extras of the team are William Eklund, William
Well,
Carlson,
Carlson is not going to the Olympics.
yeah, because he is hurt, and then Emil Heineman,
Yeah.
who's also been playing pretty well this
He
season
has
as
been, yeah.
well. And then moving on to the defense,
They like that top pair.
yeah, the top pairing is amazing with Victor Hedman and Rasmus Dahlin. That's definitely going to be a dangerous pairing to see. Good mix of offense and defense.
Mhm.
Gustav Forsting and Eric Carlson are the next pairing, which is also, a little bit of an older pairing, but um,
Right
it's
here, it's
not.
saying Simon Edvinsson and Jonas Brodin, but I would think that it would be maybe they put up Edvinson. I've liked his stuff this year.
Yeah, but also Rasmus Anderson
I think
should be up
Rasmus
there.
Anderson should be playing
And even
at least
Happus
their
Happus
Lannies.
Lindholm has been solid as
He has
well.
been. He has been. And then goalies, there's a little bit of a question mark because do you play Wallstead after the season he's been having? I don't know if Allmark's even going to be available. He announced, sorry, the team announced, the Senators announced that he is taking the leave of absence from the team, so he is not going to be with them for a little while. So we're unsure of what's going to happen there. But we'll see. See what happens with this team when it actually fully gets announced. I think we got to move on to the big boys now.
Yeah, I'm excited. Okay, we have US up first. I think there'll be some changes in the US roster.
I think so too. Not. I don't think big changes though.
Yeah, I don't think they'll be crazy. Okay, I want to see Canada. Maybe they'll have the rosters here.
No, why would they have their rosters in the
Give.
actual document? Have they not released the U.S. roster?
I feel like they should have. I feel like, yeah, I feel like they should have because of the fact that that was the only one that released their roster.
I thought that everybody had to release their roster today. Okay, well, I don't wanna.
Like,
I don't want to give the wrong roster for the U.S. So maybe we just do Canada today and
yeah.
next episode. It's unfortunate, but I gotta hear you.
Okay.
Okay, so for our goaltenders, we have Jordan Binnington, Darcy Kemper,
Darcy Kemper.
and Logan Thompson.
Okay, I understand. Okay, Bennington Thompson, I understand.
Darcy Kemper is a
is
left field pick in my opinion. I'm glad they're giving Thompson a shot because in Four Nations,
Aiden Hill's backing up.
Aiden Hill was backing him up. I'm glad they didn't bring Carter Hart.
Yeah.
So who knows what would have happened.
Yeah, there would have been uproar in Canada, but I think it's a solid goaltending.
I really don't. I think goaltending is the weakest part about our roster. You know,
But I don't hate it either.
no,
It's
it's not.
Bennington's crease till he loses it, and
Like
then Logan
absolutely,
Thompson can jump in.
absolutely. Okay, the defenders. Oh my god. Oh
I told
no.
you. I told
Oh
you.
no. Okay, we're starting out with Drew Doughty.
Hmm.
I wish he didn't make it. To be honest, like I know he is he's good, but still.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Our next defenseman is Thomas Harley.
Wow.
So
I think he deserves to make it.
not a change from Four Nations, right?
He hasn't really been that great this year,
He
though.
hasn't been wonderful.
No.
Kale McCarr, we knew. Josh Morrissey, lock,
Yeah.
obviously. Colton Pareko,
He's definitely gonna be a backup
I think so.
defenseman.
But then you also have Travis Sanheim.
Interesting. I don't know
So they
how I
went big
feel
again.
about.
They went big again.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have mixed emotions about the Travis Sanheim. I feel like you could have used Bouchard there.
Yeah, I feel like they're going for more defensive. I mean, it
Mhm.
worked in Four Nations. It'll probably work in the Olympics.
Yeah. And then to round out the defensive group, you have Shea Theodore, which is a change from Four Nations,
Yeah.
and then Devontae's.
Well, Shea Theodore is actually there. He just got injured. He was supposed to play with Pietrangelo, and
Yeah,
then
he was
Pietrangelo
got injured as well.
retired.
No, no, no.
Well, he didn't he
He
get
got
hurt?
injured. He got injured, yeah, and then
Yeah.
eventually retired.
Uh,
Okay, well, let's get into the most important part.
the forwards.
I love this first pick. Macklin Celebrini joining the big boys at the Olympics.
I mean, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be fun to see him, though.
Sorelli,
You do not like this pick.
I don't like Sorelli.
I love him.
I don't like
He's an
this pick,
amazing
to be
player.
honest. I get that you want him on the PK,
He's a great PK player. He's a really good defensive-minded center.
but I just
So not many changes so far.
it's
in
a
terms
lapsed
of
opportunity.
Four Nations
who you
besides Macklin.
do you want to pull up the Four Nations
I can.
roster so we can compare? Sidney Crosby already knew that was going to happen. Brandon Hagel confirmed now officially,
Okay.
which is not a change from last year. I think I don't know. I don't mind it. I think
Brandon Hagel is there.
I think you could have.
I like Brandon Hagel. I like Brandon.
He's
Good.
good.
He's a very fast player.
He is. He plays with pace. I think, and the chemistry that him and Cirelli have.
Was gonna be a good line.
Yeah.
Gonna be
Yeah. Okay. Next, Bo Horvat.
okay.
I absolutely think this is an atrocious pick.
No, okay, like I understand,
No,
like
no, no, no.
choosing players that no. I'm gonna agree with you. I understand choosing players that are doing well at the moment, but for the love of God, Bo Horvat,
Bo Horvat.
he's not even the captain of the Islanders. He got sent out of Vancouver for being too old.
I don't like
I
this
don't
pick.
understand
I
because
don't like this pick.
like he's been having a good season. I hate the Islanders, so he's
Why are you
horrible.
taking another center? You have Crosby. You have Celebrini. You have
we don't.
Cirelli. That's 3 centers already. So now you have 4 centers, and you have Mac and McDavid. So 5 centers.
Maybe they want McDavid to play wing, which will be insane.
I think they will. Okay, that's my first pick that I'm kind of really iffy about it. I think that will come back to bite them, to be honest.
I think
I think that's a missed opportunity for someone like Mark Scheifele if he's not on this roster.
if he's not on this roster, that's insane. Or someone like Wyatt Johnston as well, like bringing a center like that.
Exactly, like a young guy, or even Bedard.
Yeah, but Bedard's injured right now. I don't think they wanted to take that chance.
Okay, next, Nate Mack.
Obviously,
Obviously.
he was named in the top 6.
Yeah. Brad Marchand.
I think that was a given as
I
well.
think it was a given. I still don't. It's
He was
still
there
a
for
little old.
Nations.
We're going a little old. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I think they're going for their veteran presence this year. I mean, they have one young guy
Yep.
in Celebrini.
And then you have Mitch Marner, who was
Which
he was gonna get there. And then you have Connor McDavid, already a lock from previous. Braden Point, who's already locked. Sam Reinhart, who's already locked. Mark Stone.
I mean, in my personal opinion, he's injury prone, but
I like it.
He worked really well on that first line with McKinnon and Crosby last year.
Yeah.
He's a gritty guy, you know.
He's a gritty guy. He provides a really nice net front presence.
Yeah, big tipper zone ability.
Okay. The next pick is Nick Suzuki.
Yes, I'm very happy about this. I think he deserved to make it, and he's been very, very good this year, and he's been proven that he deserves it.
I personally think he's overrated.
He is not over. He's a captain of a team, and he got snubbed last.
I don't think. Okay, the last person is Tom Wilson, which I'm very happy that he made this roster.
Yeah, but
I think he brings presence. He brings.
I mean, you don't have Sam Bennett.
Sam Bennett was snubbed from this roster.
I mean, Travis Konechny didn't make it. Seth Jarvis didn't make it, but I think Seth Jarvis would have made it if he wasn't injured.
Possibly.
And other players that didn't make it. The defense stayed exactly the same.
Yeah. So
none of the defensemen changed.
I still think Bouchard should have made it.
It was interesting because you heard in the news there was like talks. I don't know about other teams, but when watching the Oilers, there was talks about like Nugent's name got brought up, Hyman's name got brought up, Boucher's name got brought up.
They all got brought to the camp.
Yeah, and like none of them made it, unfortunately.
I personally think that one of the biggest snubs on this roster is Mark Scheifele.
Yeah, I mean he's like I think last year he got snubbed, and I thought they would take a moment and think about it. I mean he has 45 points. Like I don't really know how much more you would want from a player to show how good he's. Like he's 10th in points. He only has a couple players above him in terms of points. Like the players above him that are on the roster are McDavid, McKinnon, Celebrini, and Brad Marchand. And Brad Marchand has the same amount.
I don't get it.
And then I think another player that got snubbed that also has the same amount of points is Wyatt Johnston.
Yeah.
Like I understand he's a young guy.
I think Wyatt Johnston should have made it.
He could play wing as well.
Why do you have Bo Horvat and Nick Suzuki? So how many centers do you have?
I understand the Nick Suzuki.
I don't get it. I'm sorry.
He's at 44 points this season.
Is Reinhart a center?
Reinhart is technically a center, but he can play wing. He plays wing on the team when Barkov is back.
Okay, so Suzuki's a center, and Hart's a center. That's 2. Point's a center, is he not?
Point is a center.
Okay, that's 3 centers. McDavid's a center.
Bo Horvat has 33 points this season, 21 goals.
You don't need a glue guy on this
12
team.
assists.
Like I don't understand.
I don't understand. Like okay, also I understand bringing players from similar teams because it builds chemistry. Like Devon Taves, Cale Makar. Sorelli and Braden Point, and Hagel, and also their coach is John Cooper.
Yeah. McKinnon, McCarr.
But I'm sorry,
Davis.
Bo Horvat. That's just straight out of left field. Like, there's no one else that's on the team that is remotely close to him. I mean, maybe they're buddies with someone, but I just don't
I don't
understand how he made
understand
the
the pick.
roster.
Okay, let's just look at this. You have Nick Suzuki center, Sam Reinhart center, Braden Point center, McDavid center, McKinnon center, Horvat is a center, Crosby's a center, and you have 9 centers on this team.
Yeah,
I mean, is it so that you know how Draisaitl cheats? I think they're looking to cheat and it's fine because the winger can just step in and take the draw. Like,
yeah, these are the projected lines. For what we're seeing here is Celebrini, McDavid, Marner. I love that
I love
line.
that line
I
too.
love that line because McDavid's looking to score this year. So,
And McDavid was so good with
and
Marner
two
last year.
absolutely beautiful passing players. Like, look, all of these players are playmakers. So if they can play make to each other, and they all score as well, which
Mhm.
is nice. And then Crosby and McKinnon are gonna play together, and then Reinhart with them. It's gonna be interesting. I
Yeah.
like that line. And then Hagel, Braden Point, and Mark Stone. Nice little gritty line with some pace as well. And then Marchand, Suzuki, and Wilson. I like line.
I like that fourth line.
And then the extras are Sorelli and Horvat, which makes sense. And then for defensive, obviously Dewantos, Kale McCarr, top line. Josh Morrissey, Colton Parayko, and then Shea Theodore and Drew Doughty didn't really change at all. And then Travis Sanheim and Thomas Harley are the defensemen who could be brought in. And then the goalies are Logan Thompson, Jordan Bennington, and Darcy Kemper.
As we said before.
And I think Bennington gets the start, and then Thompson backs him up.
It's Bennington's crease until he
And
loses
Kemper's there for the gold medal as a freebie.
Yeah.
But I don't. Okay, I understand Bo Horvat and the fourth player that comes to Canada isn't gonna play. But you think about the talent that they could have brought instead of a older guy like Bo Horvat.
I think that it's a missed opportunity for sure.
I understand the Sorelli play to an extent because of the PK and because he has the ability. You want that extra player to have the ability to be a shutdown player for you. But Bo Horvat isn't that player, you
Isn't
know?
that guy? No. Yeah, I think definitely a missed opportunity, unfortunately.
It is.
I guess we'll see how the US responds now. Did you end up finding out when the US is
I'm looking for it currently. I think
on
they're
January
named
2nd?
January 2nd.
Okay, so we'll go over those rosters in our next episode.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what those are as well.
Yeah. Guys, we thank you for sticking with us throughout the year. We appreciate the support.
We hope you had a great Christmas.
And have a wonderful New Year's Eve and best wishes for the new year.